Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for choosing this video. I am going to be showing you a couple of DIYs to create your crayons party. So I hope you listen to this video all the way through because you're going to find some interesting things that I did to create this amazing crayon party for my baby. He was 1 year old, and so I created this fun party with a lot of colors, and I'm pretty sure that your children are going to enjoy this party. And so guys, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and comment down below. We'll need white paper, pool noodles, red, white, black paint, glue, double tape, black paper, knife, and a scissors. And these pool noodles are super big and long, so guys, this is gonna be challenging. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is that you're going to grab your knife, and then you are going to cut them and make a cone as you see in your screen. It's not going to be perfect because you are going to be covering this area by using a cardboard, okay, just like this. Is this actually, you could find them at the Dollar Tree. Is actually a happy birthday hat. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to attach it by using double tape that I also purchased it in the Dollar Tree. And so just by this example, I recommend you to use more tape to reinforce it, right? And if you want to use glue, you could do it as well. But this tape really helped me out, and so I didn't encounter any problem whatsoever. Now I didn't use tape around it because I didn't like the way it looked. It was kind of getting ugly, and when I was painting it, it was not looking great. And so I decided to put the tape inside, and it definitely went well. After that, after I glue it all the way through, right? Then I put another piece of tape to glue the both sides, right? And look how it came out. It looks really nice, really pointy, and I don't have any problem with it. So I hope this finds you find this really useful. After that, then I painted in red. Now I had two colors of pool noodles. I only had yellow and red, and so with this paint I was able to paint them in blue and purple, green, and some other colors. So I didn't have any problems by using paint. I totally recommend you to use paint because the spray might eat it up. The foam, the foam texture, it might disappear by using spray. So I definitely recommend you to use paint. This paint you could buy it at Walmart, or you could use also the Dollar Tree paint also, and it will look great. And so I did paint it both sides because I wanted to look alike at the paper, right? And then with the white paper, the white banner paper that I also purchased at Walmart, I decided to paint it in a lighter red by using white paint, okay? And so then I grabbed this piece of paper in black, and then I cut it in two sizes, right? And then what I decided to do is I am going to attach a little bit of paper, right? Because for some reason this size wasn't enough. So I decided to add a little bit of craft paper, right? I glue it up all together for I could make the wave. You know that the crayons has some waves right at the end of each end, and so that's what I decided to do. And it was super easy. This doesn't require too much work, I believe. So yeah, let me know if you find this helpful. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. So then I grab another craft of paper in black. You could use another color if you want, doesn't matter. The reason why I'm gonna use this is because I'm gonna use this as my model, right? I could paint all 6 of my crayons. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them in 3 pieces, right? Just like you see in the screen. And then I'm gonna use a top, right, as a model because I want to give at the end I want to give a round shape, right, just like you see. And that is gonna help me do the print of the oval shape that every crayon has, right? And so I'm gonna glue them in place for an equal seam that is longer. And I am not gonna glue this directly to the crayon. No, I'm gonna use this as a model because I am going to color them with black paint, right? So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them on top of this crayon, right? And then I am going to use a pencil to trace it over, right? And to give it that shape. Now, you don't have to paint them in top of the crayon. You could easily leave the paper without gluing it attached to the pool noodle, right? I just did it like that for you to see, but you could do it separately and it will look better like that. Okay, so then I painted all the letters in white, right? I could have if you want, you could just use you could print out the letters or you could use stickers. Okay, so this is how it came out and it looked totally great. Now I'm gonna use this colorful crafting paper, then these 2 cans plus these double tape plus the scissors. And what I'm gonna do is I am going to decorate this round box, right, by using these colorful papers. These I actually have it at my website. Okay, so you could visit at my website and you could find these template, right? You could print it out at your house with different colorful papers, and that is going to be really useful. You could also use this with normal food cans, right? But I'm gonna use it with this can because it looks wider and looks really nice. And if you notice, there's one part that is not done yet, right? So you could cut a little bit of piece of the other one that has already the lines or the waves, or you could use only blank sheet of paper and just put it in the back like that to cover that area. Now I did use double tape because it was really great and it wasn't messy, right? And it facilitated my job really easy and fast, right? And so so I use a Sharpie to finish up the lines. You could do that, or you could leave it without nothing and you could write like a little note in the back. And you see, this is the colorful crayons that I did with this round box, and it looks really nice. And this is great, guys, for presents. You know, the children needs presents, you know, the visitors. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to decorate it with this tissue paper that I also purchased at Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to put in some candy like M&Ms and crayons, right? Everything in color because it looks super nice. And then you can find also these thank you cards at my website that I am going to giving you also. You just have to change or add the whatever phrase you want to put in. Okay, so that's going to be really easy for you guys. Okay, so then to decorate this round box, I am going to be using this tissue paper. If you notice, I use 3 colors. You don't have to use it. You can use more if you want. It's just to fill in the gaps, right? Or you could fill in with more candy if you want, right? But just for decoration purpose, I just want to show you the different ways that you could do to decorate these little boxes. And it looks really nice, right? So yeah. Now, this colorful crayons box. They're really great for this type of party presents. Now you could use it for numerous things, like organizing your party, organizing the utensils, also for Teachers Day, for back to school. Okay, so now this paper, like I mentioned before, you can find it at my webpage, right? And I'm gonna have it for you. You could just modify whatever you want to modify, and yeah, and you just kind of have to glue it with this wood. For normally you use that for numerous things, but normally for ice cream, right? Popsicle sticks, right? And so yeah, and so I am going to glue them with double side tape. And it's easy for me without using any glue, because I normally don't use that much glue. And so yeah, for me it's just super fast and super simple, and it saves a lot of time for me. So tell me, what do you think, guys? Tell me if using double side tape is easier for you guys, because for me it is, and it saved me a lot of time, quicker, and it's fast. Now I decided to with this Canva, I wrapped it out with white paper that I had in my house. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to create a huge letter by using crayons, right? So I decided to glue it with this Canva that I just created with paper, right? And so I used like 4 boxes, I believe, of crayons, maybe 5, I don't know. And so yeah, I used 5. And so what I did is I wrapped up all the coloring crayons, right? And then I decided to put it like I wrap up all the red, all the oranges, like that, like you see in your screen. And so what I decided to do is I glue it in place with just simple glue, with just normal glue, school glue. And so with a ruler, I shaped it all around, correct? And then I moved them little by little, for I could just not lose track of my sequence, right? And so what I did is once I finish piling them up, I used the glue, right? And it came up really nice. It didn't fall at all, because the paper plus the wrapping of the crayon came up really nice, and it glued in place. And so what I'm gonna do there, I'm gonna do the hats now. So these hats, I didn't find them in color. I wanted to find them in color like that. Didn't have to do them, but then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do my own happy birthday hats. And so, and I did it with by adding the black part, or the black waves, right, to create the crayon shape, right? And so what I did first, I got the shape. I got the shape first of the happy birthday hat, right? And so I cut it a little bit more than what you see there. I cut it a little bit more because I needed to glue it in place, right? And so I definitely recommend to cut a little bit more outside of the shape, right? For you could have for you could get more space to glue them up. And so now with this craft paper, I had only 2 left to just create the wave, right? Now you don't have to do it this way, but for me it was super simple, super quick to do it this way. You could also print it out if you want, but I think you're gonna waste a lot of ink. So, so yeah, just I totally recommend you to just to cut it out, and it's gonna be super simple. Now, before you cut the whole entire thing, I really want you to be careful in this area because you don't want to mess up, okay? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to be cutting this area, right? Just like I did to the other one. And then make sure this both sides are completely the same size, okay? So because sometimes they could come out like one bigger than the other one. Now for it to look nice, make sure they both are the same. Now so you're gonna have to I recommend you to fold this over just like this, and don't completely cut it completely, no, onto the end. No, just stop in there, then unfold it, and then continue making the wave, correct? And that's how you're gonna make it really nice. But wait, don't continue onto the end, right? Just stop it right there, right? And then make the other line, right? And then I'm gonna tell you why I say this, right? And so yeah, just like that, you are going to continue the wave, the pattern, right, to make it really nice, right? And then once you stop in there, then you're gonna open it, and then you are going to continue to continue the wave, right? The same way, but you're going to continue onto the other side, and like that, you're not gonna make a peak of a line, because that's I done this previous time and it came out really nice, but then I got the trick. So yeah, so just follow what I'm doing and your hats are gonna be looking amazing. You have it. It's a really simple hat, a crayon hat, and it's super nice. I glue them in place with the double tape. And now and I didn't do this only, I also created in colorful also, and it looked really nice. Instead of using the black, I created in different colors, so it came out really Nice, guys. I hope you like this, guys. I hope you definitely like this, and I hope it will come really nice in your party as well. Now the same thing I did to the cups. Okay, so the cups I bought it at Walmart, I believe, and so they came out in really nice colorful colors, right? So what I did was I just did a small wave at the and to glue it at the bottom, and that's it. It was really simple. I didn't do nothing hard, right? So I hope you definitely will find these cups at Walmart or also at Dollar Tree, and you could definitely decorate them like that, and it will look really nice at your party, guys. Now for the napkins, to wrap them up, I also used these templates. You could also find it in my webpage. Now this template, what I did is that I cut down a long piece, right? And then I was able to cut it in like four pieces, right? You don't have to cut it in four pieces. You could cut it like a little bit more if you want. I just wanted to try it out, and it came out really nice. And what I did was I grouped them up in different colors. So what I did was, if I grab a red napkin, I grab a blue spoon or blue fork, right? And then I give them out a different other color, like another plate, and then I give them a different color of a cup, right? And so like that, everything is different and everything looks colorful. Yeah, because the idea is a colorful birthday, and I'm pretty sure your children and all the people that are gonna be attending there are gonna love it. Now my fun part is the cupcakes. The cupcakes, what I did was the fondant, there are different colors, right? And so this crayons thank you cards, what I did is I printed out, right? And then I put the little toothpick in the bottom. So like it seems like the crayon is painting the or just colored the frosting, and it looks really nice. You could also find this template at my webpage. It will be also in Spanish, right? And what it does is that you could also make a hole in it if you want, and you could wrap it in place with using a ribbon or one of those yarn, and it will look really nice to decorate it this way. If you want to put a plastic wrap around it, it will look really nice, guys. Now to use this long Pringles long box, what I did is I wrapped it around with this sign. Now, if you're gonna use the Pringle, you're gonna have to cut just a little bit, right? And it fits well. Now, if you want to use a base, right, you don't have to cut it out. If you want to use real flowers for your centerpiece. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a centerpiece by using this Pringle box, right? So what I did is I grabbed also the double-sided tape, and it came out really nice. I didn't have to use glue or anything, okay guys, because we don't want to mess this up. And, and not only that, it stays a long time, so you don't have to worry about any other thing, you know, if you're using double-sided tape, right? And so it will last a lot it will last a lot, right? And also you could give this as a present for those visitors, right? And you could use it for many other things that you are going to see while watching this video. And look at the colors that it came, and like you could do so many colors if you want. You just have to print it out and use the colorful paper that you have in your house, right? And just print them out, and it will look really nice. It will look great for your centerpieces. So definitely you could teach your children to save money this way by using this crayon long box. Yeah, and it will look really nice. And look at the options of centerpieces, right? It looks really nice. This is just an example, but it will look really nice. Now, if you want to save $200 by making your own mural, you could do so. It's super simple. If you're making this theme, making a crayon box on a piece of tablecloth or a tablecloth or a sheet, it will look amazing and super simple and super cheap. Okay, guys, I totally recommend you this. Now to make this crayon box, I use a TV box, right? And I paint it like that, and it look great. I'm going to leave you in the description down below several links of how to get these colorful t-shirts for $12 plus this costume, right? And if you have any questions, let me know in the description down below, in the comments down below, and definitely I will help you with whatever you can. So I hope your party turned out to be amazing, guys. Hello guys, thank you for watching. Please don't leave and subscribe for more videos and give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, leave them in the box down below. You can also follow me on my social media. Bye for now.